Hello, my lovely little listeners. It is I, MrSnake, and today we're going to do a very nice, relaxing little file for all of you lovely littles who have a stuffy or a plushie. I want you to have one ready, so if you need to pause the file and go get one or get your favorite one, that's perfectly okay. And if you're ready, get yourself nice and comfortable. So whether you're lying down on a bed or relaxing in a chair, just allow your weight to kind of sink down into the surface your body's resting on right now. And what we're going to do today is actually utilize the texture of your stuffy or your plushie, your favorite toy. We're going to use that to sink you down deep, deep into hypnosis and trance. And as you relax there, and as you listen to the sound of my voice, and as you hear the suggestions I make, it doesn't really matter if you're consciously listening or not, because the words I say and the suggestions I make will always register with your unconscious mind, because it always pays attention. So I'd like you to just keep one hand, or maybe both, on your stuffy. And as you listen to my voice, I want you to let the words wash over you like waves on a beach. And I want you to just ever so gently and ever so slowly, just move your hand down over the surface of your stuffy. And notice how when you do that, it brings a comfort and peace all of its own. And you might notice that the comfort and peace you get from my voice and the comfort and peace that you're getting from the sensation of touch on your stuffy just helps you relax, allowing you to sink down deeper and deeper into trance. You don't have to say or think or really do anything except listen to my voice. Allow yourself to relax and just keep running your hands over the stuffy, up and down. And it may well be that you find that maybe you start to link that into your breathing. So as you breathe out, you're stroking downwards on the stuffy. And as you breathe in, your hands moving up the stuffy. And while you're doing that, I want you to notice how your body feels. I want you to noticing how your body feels. Maybe your eyes have already closed. Maybe your eyes feel like they're about to close. And there's no right or wrong way to notice things. All you're doing is just paying attention to how your body feels. So if your eyes are closed, that's great. And if they're getting heavier and feel like they're about to close, that's great too. So as your hand moves up and down the stuffy, as your breathing begins to slow and become more calm and relaxed, you can notice yourself really sinking down deeper and deeper into trance. Just from suggestions, just from the sensation. That peaceful stillness, that calmness, can allow you to explore even more your little side, a little place within your mind of little space. And I wonder if you can imagine in your mind's eye a little colouring in book. And in that colouring in book is a picture of you on the bed, just stroking that stuffy and going deeper and deeper into trance. And maybe there's colored pencils, or maybe there's crayons, maybe there's different colored markers, and you can just imagine yourself coloring it in, and you can color it in any way you want. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be completely accurate. Maybe it can be fantastically vivid and bright, deep within your mind's eye, as you continue to breathe slowly, your hands moving with each breath down the Stuffie. You might become aware that each stroke downward and each breath out just relaxes you more, lets you sink, drop and fall deeper into trance and into little space. And each stroke up and each breath in just allows that sense of wonder that comes with little space to come even more to the fore. And it feels so good. And if you're enjoying it, you can just nod your head ever so slightly and allow it to increase and amplify in sensation. That's right. And during this file, you can think of me as your adult caregiver. And if you need to, you can come out of trance easily and effortlessly. But for now, you can just let go, relax, and sink back into it, deeper, further than ever before. Very good. And of course, that place in your mind that we call little space, that state of being we call little space, is a space that's free of worry, free of anxiety. It's a place of fun. It's a place of learning. It's a place of being amazingly in tune with yourself. It's a place where you can be spontaneous. And it's a place where you can feel safe and contented, looked after, nurtured and cared for. And it might well be that you can notice a little sensation just spreading over your arms, your legs, your torso, spreading all the way over your mind, so that you go deeper and deeper into this little space, further and further dropping down into trance. And whether you're a little or a middle, it doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is how safe and nurtured you feel, how carefree you can be. And you know, one of the great things about little space is that you can enter it and do it in these sessions and not be judged, freed of any judgment, so that you can be carefree and fun, and maybe sometimes you want to be rambunctious, and you can do that in your mind. Or you can be a good little or a good middle and just listen to the words and enjoy the experience and allow yourself to go so deep, so far into little space and trance that you feel amazingly calm, safe and nurtured. Because this is your trance, and this is your little space or middle space, whichever is right, safe and appropriate for you right now. It could be that in your imagination, you're coloring in, you're playing games, you're playing with your stuffies, or maybe you're having a tea party. And you can do anything in your imagination. And you can do anything good in trance. And now's the time to just let your mind wander, and thoughts can move in and out of your mind, and that's okay. Or maybe you have one particular interest or hobby that now you can enjoy and explore safely in trance, and little space or middle space. Maybe there's a certain art, maybe there's a certain craft that you enjoy, and maybe your mind strays to that. And that's another good thing about little space in trance, is that you don't have to stay on one hobby. You don't have to stay in one thought or mindset. You can move easily and freely from colouring in to playing with stuffies to painting. And you can see the bright colours. And you can see the wonderful designs and creative patterns that you make. And isn't that a wonderful thing? And if you agree, you could just nod your head and go a little bit deeper. So right now, I want you to take a few moments to just enjoy this experience and do whatever hobby or activity that you normally do when you're in little space or middle space. And then I'll come back in a minute or two. But for now, just enjoy this time. Become more absorbed and fascinated in the experience, and find that you enjoy it even more and more. And I'll return. Okay, now I'm back. And I hope you've had a nice time. I hope you had some fun. I hope you really got to enjoy yourself. And let your inner little or inner middle come out to play for a little while. And now in a few moments, I'm going to count you up from 1 up to 5. And when I reach 5, you can come out of trance and little space, returning to your normal state of mind. Your body feeling in the way it normally does. And you can feel amazingly calm and relaxed. And that relaxation can stay with you maybe for tomorrow, maybe the rest of the week, maybe for an entire month. 1, coming up out of trance. 2, feeling so calm and relaxed. 3, freed of any suggestions that aren't right, safe, or appropriate for you. 4, you may want to wiggle, stretch, yawn. And 5, opening your eyes, coming out of trance, feeling so good, so calm, and so relaxed. I want you to get yourself a nice glass of water, maybe a sugary snack. And thank you for listening as always. Have an amazing week and stay safe.